Hello everybody, this is Chris again. In this devlog I want to show you what I've been working on since my last devlog. Okay, right now the game has a chunk system, and basically the world is built into 16 by 16 chunks, and that works great for making sure that not too much of the map is loaded at once, because when you have too much of the map loaded at one time, then the game can run out of memory and it can create a lot of problems. But there's a problem that ends up creating is I have certain features in the game where when there's farming in the game, and then there's also smelting and cooking in the game. And basically when you're farming, the crops will only grow when chunks are loaded. So basically there's a problem when you walk away from your farm, then the chunks get unloaded, and then now the crops don't grow anymore. So I've come up with a system where basically it uses a timestamp, and it will basically make it so your crops will then I'll kill this guy real quick, he's getting in my way. Okay, sorry about that. But basically, there's a timestamp, and then when your crops, when you reload a chunk, it will actually just fix the offset of the timestamp to make sure the crops end up growing to the point that they should have grown to. So right now, I'll clear out some of this grass and kind of set up a little farm of crops here, and then. Here, if I just, basically you have to till the ground, obviously, to set up the crops. Okay, and I'll set up, I think this is like carrot seeds, so I'll put some carrot seeds down. And some pumpkins, too. And then here you can see the crops are starting to grow, and basically they'll keep, obviously as your time goes on, they're slowly growing, and then they'll eventually get bigger till you can harvest them, obviously. But usually before, when I would like leave the area, and then another one of these guys is coming here. Before, when I leave the area, now the chunk gets unloaded basically. So, but when I come back, now they're still growing. It still takes a while for them to grow, and I may even have to water them again, because every once in a while you have to water them. But and then the water also dissipates as time goes on as well. So that also had to be fixed when the chunk was reloaded. So another problem was with the smelting and cooking. So here, if I put down a smelter, and then this is like a cooker, I can't remember what it's called, a fire pit, I guess is what it's called. So I can cook a cooked sheep's brain, so I put that in there, and then put that, it'll start cooking the sheep's brain. But now, when I leave, obviously the chunk gets unloaded. So before, it would obviously stop cooking, so when I come back, it should still be cooking. It might actually be done by now, but... See, yep, it's done. And it will also fix the amount of fuel that went by, so like, eventually, it will get, if you have like a lot of logs in here, it will, get rid of all the logs that should have burned in the amount of time this went by as well. And then see the pumpkins are growing. I might need to water them again. And if I put some logs in the smelter, then it can also smelt aluminum. And the same thing had to be fixed for this as well. So now I have a spade. Okay, actually the machete is used for clearing out the pumpkins. Now these ones aren't completely grown, but you can actually harvest them even when they're not completely grown. So you see it says the growth amount is 73% right now. Where the carrots, they won't let you harvest it until they're completely grown. And here you can see it's smelting. So now all this works even when you move far away from the map. All your iron should be smelting, and your food should be cooking, and also your crops should be your crops should be growing as well. As long as the crops are watered, obviously you do have to water them every once in a while. So that's pretty much all for this devlog. And if you guys like what you see, like, definitely like and subscribe to the video. Also, if you are interested in Hallowlands, go to the Steam page and wishlist the game as well. Okay, thanks a lot, and have a good day.